Hello and welcome to Natruns YouTube video number 5. Today is a race day vlog of race number 3 out of 4 of the Cross Country League season. So I'll tell you a little bit about the race, I'll tell you what I'm wearing, what I'm eating, take you along to the race, and then we will do a race recap afterwards of what went right and what went wrong. The race is at Danson Park in Bexley today, and I really like this course. It holds a special place in my heart because when we was last here, we did a 5K. I got 20 minutes and 50 seconds. And at that time, that was a massive PB for me. I have beaten it by 1 second now. So I do like this course, but today we've had the email that has the course route and it says on there that the course is a bit long. It's 8,200 metres, so there's going to be no PB for my 8K today. On the first race, I got 34 minutes and 26 seconds at Swanley, but the course was a little bit short. It was 7,800 metres. And then it was Tunbridge, but that one was really hilly. That's probably the hardest course there. And I got 37 minutes and 16 seconds for the 8K, and that one was, it should have been bang on 8K, and they said they measured it and it was exactly 8K. So today, for a course that's not too hard, it will be a bit more muddy, but a course that I like, I want to get around 36 minutes, I'm thinking. That's what I'm going to aim for. And this course is 1 little loop and 3 big loops, and I really like that. I feel like ultra runners and long distance runners, lots of runners, but more often than not long distance runners like to break races down into little chunks. It's a really good way of making sure that you keep pushing the whole race is by breaking it down. And so when I've done 1 little lap, I feel like in my head I'd be saying 3 big ones to go, 3 big ones to go. Then it'd be 2 big ones to go, 2 big ones to go. So I really like lapped courses. So I'm looking forward to that today. So on to what I'm wearing. I've obviously got my Swale combined hoodie on. We have to wear our Swale combined vests, and they do have to be vests, not tops. They've been very strict with those rules this season. Nike sports bra. Lots of people ask me about sports bras, but I think they're so individual. This one isn't that tight, not on the really supportive end, because I'm pretty flat chested. And I do have a lot of Nike ones, but they do fit very differently. But yeah, I like Nike, and I like these looser fitting ones. I've gone for ASICS shorts today. These haven't got the thing that stops them rolling up like the Janji ones, but I've worn these for a marathon and they haven't rided up, and they're a bit thinner than the Janji ones. So I feel like the thinner the shorts are, the faster they are, and I want to be fast today. So I've gone with the ASICS. I've got my 2XU compression socks on. And one thing I did do today is put some Pure Sport CBD muscle and joint balm on. I really like this and I've used it for a long time now. I don't want to speak on the CBD effects because I haven't researched or looked into it enough. But I do know that it does seem to make my muscles feel a lot better. I like the consistency. I think the rubbing, I'm big on massaging and rubbing your muscles to get the blood flowing, so I've put loads of that on under my compression socks because my calves are a little bit sore. I'm going to wear my spikes, obviously. I can show you them again when we get there. I've shown you them before. They were really cheap. Pardon me. I got them from sportsshoes.com for £60, and I really like them spikes. I've had them for about 3 seasons. Nice and thin, but also hard wearing. I have bought another spike key to put longer spikes in the bottom of my shoes because it's been raining, so I expect it to be a bit sludgier, a bit muddier, so I want extra grip. I haven't actually checked if this fits in my particular spikes, so fingers crossed for that. So that's what I'm wearing. I'm going to go with a ponytail again because that seemed to work last time, and it's not too hot, so I don't expect it to make me hot. I can't wear a ponytail for marathons and ultras because my hair gets so knotty, but it seems to work for these shorter races. What I'm eating for breakfast, I had 1 piece of whole grain toast with poached egg, which went really nice. I should have filmed it. And beans, and then obviously I always have my electrolyte in my water. These ones are high five. Really like the flavour of these. They weren't gifted, I'm pretty sure I bought these. Mango flavour. I've got loads of electrolyte tablets, but these are my favourite for taste. And then about an hour, for 40 minutes before the race starts, I'll have some sort of protein bar. I like to have an extra bit of food before I do these races. So I think that's about it. I'm going to pick up the lovely Olwen and head to Bexley. So I'll speak to you there. I just wanted to update you all. I'm not touching the GoPro. We're in basically near enough standstill traffic. But yeah, I'm not touching any buttons. We're in terrible, terrible traffic, and it's currently saying that we get to Danson Park at, I think it says now, 10 to 2. Mm-hmm. Mine and Owen's race starts at 10 past 2. So even if we get there at the time it's telling us, we're not going to have much of a warm-up if we even get there by the start. I mean, I don't want to say that too soon, but it's not looking good, guys. It's definitely not the journey that Olwen and I was hoping for. So that's all to report from now. I'll speak to you when we get there. Update. Still in horrible traffic. The sat-nav now says we're getting there at 13:55.
Go, go, go.
Our race is supposed to start at 10 past 2. We've just spoken to our chief swale man, Andrew. He said there's no allowances for this bad traffic, which we didn't think there would be. They're very on it with their, all of their strict policies and procedures for the KCAA, which is good. So it's all a bit nerve-wracking, and Olwen and I have decided that whatever time we get there, even if the race has started, we will jump out the car and we will do our best to run a race today, because we haven't gone through all of this not to be running today. I don't even think they allow us if the race has started, to be honest, but we try our best. Update. We're still estimated to get there at 13:57, but Olwen has got an update from our chief man Andrew, who says after a good push from Ashford Club, because they've got ladies stuck on the M25 as well due to all this crazy traffic, the officials have said they can push it back by 10 minutes. That's all they can give us. I'm not surprised that it's not long, but at least it's 10 minutes. It's better than nothing, so it's 2 o'clock and we've just parked, and we should be just a couple of minutes away. So we should get to the start on time. Not much of a warm-up, but at least we're here.
Go on, Nat! Go on, Nat! Go on, Olwen! Go on, Nat! Go on, Nat! We're in the third lap, last lap. Nat's done the small loop. She's entering. This is one of the last hills. This hill I'm standing on, and a long slope on the far side, and along a flat to the finish. I think she's still in about 33rd, 34th. Come on, Nat. Doing great, Nat. Keep your eyes on the girls up in front, Nat. Come on. Big gap behind you, Nat. Olwen, so if Nat's about 34th-ish, let's say 34th. It's hard to keep track. Olwen's just coming out of the small loop over there. I think downhill. Just there, pushing out, good long stride. Well done, Nat, come on! I said, Nat, keep pushing out, come on! You're running well down the hill there. Olwen on the uphill. Come on, Olwen! Well done, Olwen. Well done, Olwen. About half a lap to go. You're nearly in. Well done. Keep it going. Come on, Nat. Go on, Nat. Go on, go. Come on. Go on, Nat. Go. Go on.
Just finished. I felt like that was pretty strong. On the second big lap, when I had one more lap to go, my energy went zoom, and I thought, oh, I'm going to be shuffling along. But then it came back pretty quickly. Finished really strong, quite quick. Overtook two girls right at the end, which I was happy with. My watch says 37:40 something, but it also says that I ran 5.3 miles. So I think we're gonna have to wait till the scores come out. Olwen did really well. She gagged at the end. She said it's the first time she's gagged. We both really pushed, but I'm just happy that we made it just in time. I think my legs are gonna be extra sore because we did not get a warm up. I jogged over to the start line in my Crocs, which are not good warm up shoes. So I'm gonna do some really good stretching now and have a little jog. Oh, look at sprint finish. Yeah, my legs were going numb, my calves were going numb, my feet were going numb towards the end. And I really do think that's just because if you don't do a good warm-up, well, me in particular, they just tighten up. So I'm going to go and try and stretch all my muscles and joints out a bit. But yeah, good day, and I will update you at home when the official scores come in. I'm back home and the results are in. I was 34th female today, so that's a few places down from what I was in the first two. And my time was 37 minutes 26 seconds. So that's also not near the 36, well, kind of near, but not that near the 36 minutes that I wanted. But everybody's watch says 5 miles, 0.31. So that's actually 8,500 metres, not the 8,200 metres I was expecting it to be. So yes, kind of happy, but it's just funny because the first match at Swanley Park was 7,800, and then the second match was, and my watch even says it was bang on, at Tunbridge was bang on 8,000 metres, and for that one I did it in 37 minutes and 16 seconds, and that was a hard course. So today it's 500 metres longer than that one, and I've done it 10 seconds slower, 37 minutes 26 seconds. So 10 seconds for 500 metres on a easier course, I should be pretty happy with that. I just felt like I could have pushed more in the middle. I had a real dip of my energy and I thought, oh, it's going to be rubbish, I'm going to go really slow to the end, I just want to finish. But then I picked up a bit. I don't know if it was the kerfuffle of getting there, and we didn't have a good warm-up and we had to start really quickly. It wasn't our normal jog around, check out the course and all that. But I did have a strong finish. I caught up a group and then I overtook a lady, really pipped her at the end. I put a clip of it on there, a bit cheeky. So that also says to me that I could have pushed more in the middle because I had so much at the end to sprint, and it was a sprint finish. So yeah, I'm still happy. I don't often say I'm not happy unless something went really wrong, but definitely learning points from today. Leave as early as possible. I didn't see, someone had messaged us a bit early to say there was real traffic problems. So that's a big learning point from today, is leave a bit earlier. But I'm still glad. I mean, that 7.0 just over 7.0 minute mile in, 7.08 I think it was. So that's good, that's quick for me. That is quick for me. I mean, on a lot of my fast tempos, I'll be aiming for that. Yeah, so I'm going to go around my friend's house. Well, they're having a takeaway, but I'm going to be a good athlete and cook some pasta and take it there and then put some of the takeaway meat in my pasta. That's what I want to eat. But I'm not always perfect with my diet because I don't feel like you have to be. And I did have 6 chicken nuggets on the way home, and Olwen and I had a coffee as well. So the fourth and final cross-country race isn't till February, so it's going to be a long cliffhanger to finish up this series. I have obviously got loads of races coming up in the next couple of months. I've got a couple of trail ones and a couple of 10Ks, and I have actually got some cross-country races but aren't like a championship one that isn't part of this. So I'll obviously do race day vlogs for those ones as well. So I don't think there's anything extra I need to add on today. My main learning points is leave earlier, push in the middle, really push so that you feel better about yourself after the race. So I will see you on Monday for my next video. Okay.